Hey, what's up guys, John here. Over 50 million Americans have stopped paying their credit card bills, their auto loans, and their student loans.
Americans are digging themselves deeper into credit card debt, which is now hitting an all-time high.
Falling behind in some cases on expenses like car loans and credit cards.
Credit card default rates are almost 9% for subprime borrowers. Repossessions are over 20,000 repos every single day. And student loans, 40% of the 43.5 million borrowers are in default as of today. When we look at exactly what's going on and we see how this connects to bank lending, what's happening with small business, you will see things very, very clearly. You will see a very big change incoming and a massive wave of assets that are about to transfer hands incoming as well. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what's going on so you can position yourself and put yourself in a place to where you can grow tremendous wealth in 2024 and 2025. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. YouTube will share this content to educate more people about what's happening in America. And if you'd like to fix your credit to position yourself for the biggest wealth transfer in America, we'd love to help you at my company, GreatCreditFast.com. That's GreatCreditFast.com. If you have late payments, medical bills, charge-offs, foreclosures, bankruptcies, repossessions, or any negative item on your credit report, go to GreatCreditFast.com. Click the link in the description just below this video. Schedule a free strategy session for tomorrow, for Monday. Take a look at this. So dating back all the way to 2004, with the search term credit card late payment, look at 2009. It pales in comparison to where we are right now. And I believe in January, it's going to get far, far worse because a lot of people are spending a lot of money with the holidays. They're traveling, they're buying gifts, they're putting a lot of debt on their credit cards. And when the new statement comes to pay in January, a lot of people aren't going to be able to make that minimum payment. Well, look at this. So if you have one late payment on your credit score or credit report, it's a 180 point drop, upwards of 180 points. Now, we see late payments every single day. We're seeing between 80 and 100 point drop. It's still significant, right? 180 points, I mean, we've seen close to that, but on average, it's somewhere between 80 and 100 points, and it will stay in the report for upwards of 7 years. But look at what's happening right now with delinquency rates on loans. It's at a 30-year high as of November 29th, right? This is bankrate.com. So a 30-year high. You imagine what banks are going through right now. Even surge in auto delinquencies, especially with borrowers between a 501 and a 600 credit score. They're subprime. They're greater financial risk. These borrowers are going to have a much harder time getting loans in the very near future. Believe it or not, you can go from having a perfect credit score, 820 credit score, 850, right? You can have great credit, have one or two little issues, and it completely dismantle you in the eyes of a lender if you wanted to apply for a line of credit, right? They're not going to want to lend to you. But when you look at what's happening right now with America, and you see this chain of events, you're going to see very, very clearly what's going to happen likely Q1, Q2, and Q3 of next year. So the trusty American consumer is poised to run out of steam by early next year, investors say. Now, I would say they're already running out of steam because they're only saving about $2 out of every $100 in disposable income, which is shocking. The rising cost of living is not calculated in CPI. It's not calculated in the numbers in which we're given. The cost of living today is getting absolutely out of control. And this saving $2, I believe, is going to be, it's only going to shrink going forward. Now, look at what's happening right now with banks. Banks making fewer business loans because of recession fears. Now, this came out just a couple days ago on Forbes, right? December 12th, today's the 17th, so 5 days ago. And what banks are doing right now is commercial banks have been trimming their business loans over the course of 2023. The drop-off is small and consistent with a leveling of total loans of all kinds this year. This change does not yet warrant pessimism about the overall economy, but the economic fears that drive the change on the part of both lenders and borrowers are important. Since February 2023, commercial and industrial loans held by commercial banks have declined $33 billion, which sounds like a lot, but is about 1%. Some bankers have pointed their finger at falling deposits as the culprit. How can we make loans when we don't have deposits? Bank deposits declined. That, and they have less deposits, but the money in which they are lending, they're seeing a higher rate of default. So when you're looking at this situation, you're going to continue to see more and more and more of this contraction of lending. Now, when you're looking at what's going on with the everyday American consumer, American borrowers are getting closer to maxing out. And now, this is a fascinating number that I saw. According to Politico, about 40% of federal student loan borrowers missed their first monthly payment this fall as the unprecedented pandemic era froze on the student loan expired, right? So many people don't know this, but after 90 days of not paying a student loan, you will then see this on your credit report. It will be filed. So if you have a situation where there's 43.5 million Americans that have student loans, very federal student loans, then you're going to start to see between 18 and, about 18 million Americans, 15, 18 million Americans that are going to see a late payment hit the report because of this student loan, which is significant. So the people that are going to go from an 800 credit score, 750 credit score, are going to have that one late payment, and boom, now they're in the low 600s. Right now they're considered subprime. We're going to start to see this, and it's going to get, it's going to get very, very interesting, because what I think is going to happen is there's going to be a new business that's going to start to creep up, and it's going to be, payday loans and installment loans are going to continue to skyrocket, but I think there's going to be a new business, which is going to be a lot of these money sharks, these lenders that are going to start coming in, offering all of these crazy interest rate loans. People are going to have no choice but to accept them. That's what we're going to start to see here. It's either that, or people are just going to start selling their homes, walking away from their homes, because people are already losing a lot of money. Look at this. With recent data showing the average loss of $122,000 in home value in some areas of America, as home values really start to just take a massive, massive drop. This came out last week, right? New homeowners lose $122,000. But look at this. Here's this big wealth transfer. Here's this big opportunity that I think is going to be coming in America. So 32.5 million small businesses, right? 32.5 million small businesses in America, which employ 47.5% of the entire U.S. population, right? Which is about 60 million, 58.9 million Americans work for small business. Now, if you look at what small businesses are going through, the cost for them to borrow capital is through the roof. The cost for their labor is through the roof. The cost of insurance, taxes, everything is continuing to go up, 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 except their wages, right? Or except the wages of the owner, right? Those wages are falling. The income is absolutely falling. And so when you look at what these business owners have in terms of options, it's either A, to make a lot more money, which of course if they could do that, they would have already done that. B, it will be to list their business for sale, right? Even though 90% of these businesses never sell, right? This is from 2016. I've heard numbers even higher now, between 1 and 11 actually sell, right? So when you look at this, then their only other option is going to be small business bankruptcies are rising at the fastest pace since the pandemic, right? So this came out 2 months ago. They're going to have either to file bankruptcy, they're going to have to try to make more money, or they're going to bring on a partner. And that's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to see a lot of really smart Americans looking at businesses that have a lot of inefficiencies and saying, how can I make this business more profitable? How can I reduce their cost? How can I use automation technology? How can I scale it through social media? How can I do something to make this business very, very profitable, and then walk in $0 down and then give the owner a percentage of future revenue, right? Give the owner a stake in the business. I think we're going to see that as a really, really big wave of opportunity coming in 2024. It's going to get really, really interesting. But during these interesting times, fortunes, absolute fortunes are made. But many people don't look at it this way. Many people look at it and say, oh, you know what, everything is going to hit the fan, everything, it's over for America. I don't agree with that at all. I report on things that I believe are happening to the economy, and I report on things that I believe are really big trends that are incoming. But these massive wealth transfers, look at 2008, 2009. Sure, many people are doom and gloom about, oh, this is horrible, housing market's the worst. But a lot of people that knew what value was, a lot of people that knew where to invest their money, what to do, those people made insane multiples on their investment. And that's what I think we're walking into now. We were in an everything bubble in 2020 and 2021, where every asset was seeing massive appreciation, double-digit appreciation, like month after month in some cases. And now we're seeing a situation where money's getting pulled out of the system, interest rates are going higher for longer, and we're walking into a situation where a lot of small businesses are going to be wiped out, and a lot of Americans that are already living on cliff's edge are going to be wiped out as well. That's what's actually happening. That's factually what is going on. The death of the middle class. But I believe that a lot of people are going to be able to, make some really, really big moves, some really smart moves in the next couple of years, doing things correctly, looking at things factually. When you see where consumers are right now, you can see very, very clearly that consumers are in more pain today than they've ever been in before. And so if you are an entrepreneur, you are a business owner, you are somebody that has really, really big ambitions, do not let 2024 pass you by. Do not let 2025 pass you by. If you are very smart and strategic, you will go out there and build out a moat of safety for yourself and your family and build tremendous wealth for yourself. You have to really look at things clearly and see where people are, see where business owners are, and where the economy really is, and position yourself as someone that can provide immense value. And if you do, then all your problems will go away and everyone around you will benefit immensely. What do you think about this, especially and your customers? What do you think about this? Drop below. Let's have a conversation about this. And if you'd like to fix your credit to position yourself for this massive wealth transfer, if you have credit issues, of course, late payments, medical bills, charge-offs, foreclosures, bankruptcies, repossessions, any negative item on your credit report, go to GreatCreditFast.com. We'd love to give you a free strategy session. I recently just hired 2 employees that used to work at Equifax doing disputing. So if you have a complicated situation or a unique situation, or you just want to run your report by somebody and get some advice, go to GreatCreditFast.com. We'd love to give you a free strategy session. I'll catch you in the next video.